What's up, guys, and welcome to the Titanfall beta for 2014. It's been a very long wait game. People have been going nuts about it ever since the beta started. I was happy enough to get my key today after contacting Origin, and I've been playing it non-stop ever since. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you all a rundown of what the game actually looks like in-game and a bit of the basic features that are included. Now, this beta is actually surprisingly quite an inclusive beta, although it doesn't include all the various different Titans and maps. It does have two maps, one model of Titan, which is the Atlas. It has 3 preset modes for that Titan, as well as 3 customizable slots. The same goes for the pilot loadouts. Now, pilots are the player itself, what you play as when you're not in a Titan. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of variation even in the beta itself, so I can't wait to see what comes out in a real game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into the game. Once you go into playing the beta, you'll have to do a tutorial which will teach you most of the important functions, and then you'll move on to playing multiplayer. There are 4 game sets to queue for. Attrition, which is a straightforward kill, earn points as you kill, person, team, whatever, to the first 250 points wins the game. Hardpoint is capturing points. It's basically conquest for any Battlefield fans. More flags you earn, the more tickets you gain, the more points you win. I can't remember what the cap is, but there you go. Last Titan Standing. I haven't played this mode yet, but as I say, my understanding is that it's, as it describes, it's an all-out brawl. You start in a Titan, last man standing, and then you've got the variety pack, which allows you to, it'll randomly queue you for any one of the 3 in any server, and you get to go nuts. I'm going to go ahead and start an attrition queue. Hopefully it won't put us into a starting game. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and go straight for my burn cards. Now, your burn cards are basically one-use procs for the match. I'm just going to randomly choose those 3. When you activate a burn card, you get to activate one when you're dead or as the round starts. Once you've selected it, it's there. It'll activate as soon as you spawn, and whatever benefit it gives you, it will give you until the end or until you die. Okay, so the moment you die, you lose that benefit, and you have to choose another one or not choose one at all. The game itself is quite fast paced. You've got bots in every single game, which are in the form of grunts or spectres. I believe there's a 3rd one, but I can't quite remember it. These have no real significance, but they do add to the realism of the game. You can kill them and earn points and knock off build time on your Titan. Now, I've got 3 setups already active, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose my standards. As you can see, I'm now going to select a burn card. I'm going to go for the starting of the amped up smart pistol. Now, the smart pistol is something that I think is very fun to use. I love this gun. It's basically an auto-locking pistol, auto-aims. However, the trick is you've got to keep your target within that large reticle you see there, and it's not as overpowered as you think. See, I'm instantly dead. Now, with a player target, you have to get 3 lock-ons. I'm going to take 40 seconds off my Titan because I've already wasted that amped up smart pistol perk. As you can see, it clocks up in the top right there to tell you that it's activated. Now, there's a player. I've got to get 3 lock-ons to kill him, and then all I've got to do is hit the fire button, and boom, he's dead. Now, with players, you have to get 3 lock-ons. The gun itself does function normally. You can semi-automatically fire if you've got the accuracy, which is a good little backup in case you fuck it up. But what you've got to bear in mind is that it's not the strongest weapon in the game. It's just a lot of fun to use. However, you can lock onto multiple targets. As you can see, I'm locked onto all of them. Press 1, fire. There we go, and again, and again, and again. Okay. It's enough of that. Okay, now you've obviously got your 2 other weapons, which is a sidearm, which is just my one's an automatic pistol. Great fun. Your 3rd weapon is an anti-Titan weapon, which is basically a very strong, either minigun sort of railgun thing called a Sidewinder or a rocket launcher. Anyway, right, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to spawn in it. I'm going to go ahead and summon it. Now, as you can see, my Titan build is ready. I'm going to hit V and summon it. Here he comes. Watch him fall. Waboom! Excellent stuff. You press E to embark. Now, once you're in, you're basically in this almighty Titan mech. Excellent stuff. They're not as overpowered as you think. It's quite well balanced. Your main gun is what you see equipped now. This one is a chain gun. It does a moderate amount of damage. Now you have a defensive ability or a special ability, which in my case is the Vortex Shield. The Vortex Shield catches bullets and fires them back once you let go. Your ordnance weapon is on button F as default, and it's a secondary offhand weapon, which in this case is called the Rocket Salvo, which as you saw there, fires a butt ton. Now, one trick is to get on top of your opponent's Titans. Oh crap, I've got to get away, got to get away, got to get away, run, 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 run! Okay, I survived. As you can see, double lock, shoot. Double lock, shoot. Now, you can be stepped on by a Titan. You can be run over. All sorts of things. They can destroy you, they can kick your ass. As I was trying to do before, you can climb on top of them. If I can, I will try and do this one. Hang on, here we go. Oh, no, no, no. There we go, I'm now on top. As you can see, once you're on top of the Titan, it's called rodeoing. You have access to them like that. You basically open a hatch on the top of the head and you start pounding into them. Now, the pilot does get a warning when you're on top of them, so they can disengage, come out and try and shoot you. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Now, this weapon I'm using now is on slot 3. This is my anti-Titan weapon, which is the Sidewinder. The other variation at the moment is the... Oh, shit. Is a rocket launcher, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with what I'm saying, but this game is just hectic. One thing with the Titan drops is if you time them right, you can land them on other people, and it will kill them. It comes down hard, it comes down heavy, and it'll flatten anything under it when it hits the deck. Okay, so I'm not actually in my Titan, but obviously, as you saw, I summoned it. By pressing V, you can select 2 modes. The first one is guard mode, so it'll stay where it is and shoot what comes at it. The second one is follow mode, which will basically get your Titan to head in your direction and stick as close to you as it can, which is kind of handy if you're away, because then you can run up behind it, hop in. Oh crap, I'm in trouble. Now that explosion you're seeing is one of the perks in my Titan build. Basically what it does is it causes a nuclear explosion when your Titan goes critical and it's dead for the count. See, that one is now going nuclear. Run away because it's going to take you out. Where'd he go? I saw him. Whoa! See, it's quite handy not having to aim, but you do have to keep them in that reticle until you get 3 locks if you want to kill them. Which is easier said than done, especially when they're jumping around and moving all over the place. And we lost. Okay, so here's a little trick. Is when the round ends in attrition, or I think it does it in capture the flag as well, or whatever it was, hard points. The losing team has a chance to get to an evac site, as you can see marked up on the top there. The site will then, once you get there, there will be a dropship that appears within a 10-second window. It will leave. If you can get into it, then you'll survive and you'll leave, etc. Part of the fun of it, obviously, is that the enemy team can blow the dropship up. They get extra points, etc. if they destroy it. I've managed to evacuate for a change. Let's see what happens. You got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and we've evacuated successfully. Now that was just a brief run through of the attrition gameplay. It's a lot of fun. it's very fast paced. There's a lot to go through. Very like all over the place. There's a lot to go through. Like seriously, it's confusing. It takes a little bit of getting used to. I couldn't, obviously, as you saw, I couldn't keep up with what I was saying. I was basically chatting crap for the majority of it. But yeah, that's the general gameplay. So you've had yourself a first look at one round. This is basically the results screen you get at the end of it. As you can see, I'm maxed on XP. You can't go past level 14 in the beta, but I'm doing pretty well. These are the challenges you get. Every time you complete a challenge, you'll get another burn card or an upgrade for your weapon. Now, now that I've got time to do it, before I finish the video, I'm going to go through this quickly for you. Now, this is, without being in a queue for anything, this is your basic rundown of what you can customize. As you can see, you can set 3 customization slots for your pilot. Before you get to level 5, you'll have 3 preset ones, which you'll get used to when you get the game. So we'll go into custom pilot 3. Your primary weapon choices are as follows. You've got a carbine, straightforward rifle, a shotgun, which is pretty much a one-shot kill at close range, as with any shotgun. Now, this is the smart pistol, which is the weapon you just saw me using. It requires you to keep targets within the reticle to lock onto them. If it's locked on and you hit the fire button, it will fire bullets at that target for however many locks you've got. On a grunt, it takes 1 lock, 1 bullet to kill them. On a spectre, it takes 2. On a player, it takes 3. It can lock on to multiple targets at once, so say you queue up 7 locks on 7 different targets, it will fire 7 bullets at those 7 targets without you having to do anything more than press the fire button. I haven't used these two. Obviously you've got your sniper rifle and just a standard submachine gun. The sniper rifle looks quite strong, I just haven't had a try with it. As you get through the game, as you unlock challenges, as you unlock levels, you will unlock customizable unlocks for your weapon. I currently use the enhanced targeting mod, which allows it to lock on quicker and increases the range at which you can. Next weapon is your anti-Titan weapon. As I said, there's a heavy rocket. Now, the trick with the heavy rocket is to make sure that Titan is not facing you, because when it uses its vortex shield, it can catch that rocket and it will fire it back at you. I've done it myself and it's one hell of a good time. And this is the Sidewinder, which is the weapon you saw me going, which is basically just a micro missile. Fire, rapid fire, pew pew pachu, bang. Then you have the choice of 2 sidearms at the moment, which is the automatic pistol and the semi-automatic pistol. Both are quite strong. I stick to the auto pistol because I'm a lazy bastard and I hate spamming the button. Now, next options are your tactical abilities. Now, at the moment you get Cloak and Stim. Cloak is exactly as you read. It allows you to turn invisible. Now, it's important to note that this cloak will only allow you to remain invisible as far as a Titan is concerned. A player can see you just about and still lock onto you with the smart pistol, although it takes them longer. The Stim will increase movement speed and health regeneration while it's active. One thing I didn't go into is obviously you press the Q button when you're in the game to activate your tactical ability. Ordnance is your grenades. Frag grenades, arc grenades, which are basically electromagnetic pulses. They're pretty good against Titans. They fry up the vision for a little while. They can save your ass if you time them right. And then you get your standard perk selection, enhanced parkour, explosives, power cell. You get 2 variations. The 2 do not appear in different lists. They are separate lists with separate selections, and they're down to you. And you can even choose gender. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play one more game. So that you guys can just get another feel for it. I'm going to go ahead and play a Last Titan Standing. I haven't played this game mode, so let's see if it's any good. The game will be starting in 35 seconds, so I'll give you another quick rundown of the Titan idea. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, you only get 1 choice in chassis, which is the Atlas model. I do believe there are at least 2 others in the full game, but I cannot remember what they are. Your primary weapon is the choice of a one-shot semi-automatic firing weapon, which does a fair amount of damage. I've been killed by that many times. The quad rocket, which fires 4 missiles at once. Not full missiles, they're kind of like micro missiles. And the chain gun, which you've been seeing me using. Tactical abilities are the vortex shield, as I say. It absorbs damage coming in and fires it back. The other one you saw there was electronic smoke, which basically puffs a load of smoke around you and it does damage to any enemy Titan or pilot around you. If an enemy pilot is rodeoing you on the back of you, basically trying to break your Titan, it's very effective to kill them while they are on without you having to disengage from the Titan itself. Now, as I was trying to say about the following and guard modes of the Titan. Once the Titan is down, if you are not in the Titan, you have the option to tell your Titan to follow you, of which it will come as close as it can, and it will automatically attack what's near you, kind of defending you. Guard mode will have it guard the position it's in and target anything that comes near it. It's a very smart weapon. Obviously, once you get in it, it's under your control. Now, this is the Titan last man standing. Obviously, I'm at great risk. There are some things that it will go through with you in the tutorial, but I'm going to try and go through them now a little bit. As you can see at the top, there are two bars. The big bar is basically my armor or health. The small bar you see wrapping around it is my shield. Once the shield is depleted, it will start taking damage off the main bar. If you leave combat, as you can see, it regenerates. Ah, bugger off, you bugger. No. There's the vortex shield in action. Oh, I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm just going to run like a little bitch.
Critical damage. Take evasive action. Warning. Threats attacking. Warning. Reactor unstable.
And that's me fudged. I wonder if I can still... Now, grenades are on the F button. As you can see, I just used an AMF. It can't actually see me at the moment. I'm going to throw another one. And then I'm going to jump up on him and do some rodeo play. Okay, here we go. So this is the radio situation. Opens the hatch, pull out your strongest pistol. And now he's disengaging to try and kill me. Oh, bollocks. He tricked me. He tricked me. There we go. He got me well. Okay, there are no respawns in this game mode. So pretty much all you can do now is watch and let other people kick each other's ass. So, while this is going on, let's watch it. Obviously, in the bottom, we'll go over the quick what you see now. Bottom left is the current scoreboard. IMC versus the Militia. As you can see, we got our asses kicked and lost. As you'll see, top or bottom of them, it actually shows how many Titans are currently active for the team, which is a cool little feature. So we'll play one more round so you guys can see exactly what's going on here. Incoming the Titans. Now, your ordnance button is the same as your grenade button. It's your secondary weapon, your offhand weapon, and it's activated by pressing F. The other variation in the beta is a lock-on. Basically, you have to lock onto them and it fires waves of 4 missiles at them, or 3 missiles or something. I think that's what's coming at me now.
Warning. Another Titan is attacking you.
Another little trick to learn is dashing. Now, the Atlas model has 2 dashes storable, represented by the 2 bars in the bottom center of the screen there you see. They will recharge over time. The way to use them is to basically hit a directional key and space, and it will do this quick little dash. Kind of handy for evading rockets if you can't block them with a shield. The Titan cannot jump. It can sprint. Whoa, whoa, whoa. As you can see there, flashing up is E. E is eject. If you eject from your Titan, it will go into its automated AI mode, unless it's going critical, in which case it will activate its nuclear explosion if you've got that perk enabled.
Warning. Multiple Titans engaging.
Okay, so one other thing to watch out for is the bottom right is where your build meter would normally come into play. So the timer you see would be how long until your next Titan is available for deployment. And that would only appear like that if you are in pilot mode. Hang on. Whoa, whoa. Trying to concentrate. Trying not to get killed. That sucks. That sucks. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, I could be in trouble. Now, when you're in the Titan, the symbol changes to what you see now in the bottom right. In the bottom right, what you're seeing now, or what's gone now, was basically a damaged core upgrade. when that's full, when the time runs out, you're basically able to activate it to do more damage with your Titan by pressing B. There you go. As you can see, I've rodeoed that one, shot him in the head. He's now bollocks. You can jump onto your teammates' Titans, which is kind of useful to get around with. Let's take him out. Ah, okay, so we still lost, but I lasted a bit longer that round. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and leave this match. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. So thank you for checking out the video, guys. As okay, it's just a beta. There's still a lot to learn. It's very fun. If you can get a hold of it, go talk to the EA customer support team, because they have been adding them to accounts as you asked for them without hesitation. They've been very, very sporting about this beta. I do believe it's going open beta for the PC very, very soon. It's already in open beta for the Xbox. I apologise if the video has felt like I've been rambling or rushed in any way. Basically, I have trying to keep up with this game, trying to remember things, trying to point out everything. It's a lot of it's a pain in the hole. But obviously, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll be happy to respond, or do another video if you've got any specific features you want enhanced on, you know, proper information gained. I can do that. That's not a problem. So anyway, thank you for hanging out. I will be playing this game on the live stream for as much as I can. Live stream is at twitch.tv/Psycholex. Do me a favour, hit the subscribe button, like and share the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks.